Hello and welcome back to Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I am Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
And this is a episode.
Ta-da!
We listened to a song called Good Day by IU. This is another Korean pop song. Mm-hmm. We're back in our wheelhouse, you know?
It speaks to us.
Yeah. We're familiar with the K-pop genre.
Big fans.
Still on the lookout for more suggestions from you, the listener.
Please send them our way.
If you haven't listened to us before, we listen to a song, each write in our journals for 5 minutes, coming up with anime ideas separately. Then we each give our ideas on the show and come back together at the end to make one mega anime. So we played rock, paper, scissors. I won, and I'm so full of myself, I feel like going first today.
I'm cool with this. I will say, while Jimmy was writing, he was cracking himself up, so I'm really curious.
It's just the visuals that I was making in my head were really funny. It's not even like the most original or even funny idea, but for whatever reason, tonight it was making me really giggly.
I'm just excited to hear.
So yeah, we had
Tell me about your Good Day.
Good Day by IU.
Which is linked in the description.
Yes, so go
check
listen
it out
to
now
it.
Or later, whenever.
You never have to, but it makes more sense if you kind of know what song.
Yeah.
I never really discussed that.
No. We would suggest you listen.
It's a musical. It's based on the show is based on music.
Mm-hmm. Technically,
so if you don't listen to the music, you're kind of missing half the show.
But in any case,
yeah. So my anime is a Zeppelin versus aircraft anime. The two warring factions have stakes in either the Zeppelin manufacturing or airplane manufacturing innovation, all of that stuff. So it's kind of historical in that it's not modern era. It's based in when like Zeppelins were big and like being innovated upon. The main characters that we follow for the most part are in the Zeppelin camp. They are pilots / engineers, so they do all of the things related to running a Zeppelin. And they believe that Zeppelins are the ultimate sky-faring vessel. They continually send spies to disrupt airplane innovation to ensure that they remain the top of like the market, and so that the sneaky airplanes don't overtake their share.
All right.
But both start innovating. Both Zeppelins and airplanes start innovating in an opposite direction of history, in that they create mechs that are built by combining their fleets into one giant mech Zeppelin or airplane.
Okay.
So both.
So all the Zeppelins get together and make a mech.
Not like all of them, but like 7, you know? Like think Power Rangers, where there's like head, body, arms.
All the bits.
Legs, stuff like that.
Okay.
I decided the Zeppelin faction is called the Zeps, Z-E-P-P, and the airplanes are the Arrows, A-E-R-O. The main thing I was laughing about was just imagining like a Zeppelin arm. Like, for whatever reason, that was just hilarious to me.
I'm kind of picturing Big Hero 6, like
yeah, very
round,
like
puffy.
Yeah, like they still look cool as shit and like anime mech-ness.
But also it's a Zeppelin.
But also this like for whatever reason in my mind, like the airplane mech looks fucking cool as shit. Like it's basically just like a
cool
Gundam mech. Yeah, just like ridiculously streamlined and aerodynamic and stuff like that.
Well, they are the arrows after all.
The main thing that made me think of this was there was many parts in the song where I'd imagine like admirals pointing, and then like behind them are like their fleets, and so there's like the warring fleets of airplanes and Zeppelins. But mainly it's like a mech fighting thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my idea.
Alrighty.
I told you, it wasn't that like deep or anything. I just really latched onto the Zeppelin mech visualization.
It would definitely be interesting.
And it's like already like a known innovative crossroads.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure there would be a lot of cameos with like innovators of the time, and maybe
Lots of old adventures.
maybe the Hindenburg like happens in the show.
Oh,
and,
maybe
like,
the mechs try and like save it.
Yeah, exactly. So
Very cool.
yeah, that was my idea.
All right. How much of that is because we rewatched Wild Wild West?
I think that plays a huge role, actually, now that you mention it.
Because you were like, and it's this. And I was like, oh, God. And that's why I started smiling, because I just pictured their weird, like, steampunk
Yeah, it's
thing
very
and...
steampunk now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be that.
Yeah.
I think we should watch more movies more frequently. Then
I'm fine with this.
It'll boost our ideas.
I mean, yeah.
Wow, wow, West.
Yippee-yo, yippee.
I kind of forgot we watched that because it's such like a mind-numbing experience.
Because it's so great. It's on Netflix, y'all.
That was my birthday gift to myself.
Yeah.
Just to watch Wild Wild West.
It was an excellent choice.
God, that movie. All right.
Instant classic. All
Let's
right.
hear your idea.
Mine, I think, definitely has the same vibe where it's like funny, but that's about it.
Okay.
So,
Perfect.
the first line that I wrote down to set the scene for you, like a less crude Austin Powers.
Who says it's crude?
It's a little crude, let's be honest.
What are they rated? Are they rated R? I don't
It's-
think so. I think they're like PG-13 sophomoric humor at best.
I have no idea.
I don't know though.
It's been a
Do
long
I
time.
own Goldmember? I don't know. Whatever. Don't worry about it.
I don't know either. Okay, anyway, so I'm imagining
Just like sexual innuendo,
there's a lot of that.
but less is
the
yours.
whole like fat bastard thing.
The character is literally called Fat Bass.
Yeah, it's a bit crude.
Okay.
So I feel like that wouldn't go over as well. Anyway, I was also thinking sort of like the Cagliostro.
Lupin.
A little bit of that. Anyway,
Cool.
there's a somewhat bumbling secret agent spy sort of person. He's not like incompetent.
Does he make you horny, baby?
No, I shouldn't have led with that. He's not even British in my mind.
Wait.
Do you remember the song?
Oh yeah.
Glad I could help you with that. So yes, I was picturing that was a funny show. It was kind of cheesy, kind of like lots of tropes of the
Okay.
time. Lighthearted, but very like colorful and very groovy, you know.
Yeah,
the
flower
music
power.
sounds like that, a little bit disco-y to me.
Okay.
And so I was imagining, and you can see I've written it right here, the intro includes a cast group dance. So they're all like doing the
Fantastic.
something, yeah, whatever dance they choose to do. But
Beyonce's there
yeah, you know,
in anime form.
wouldn't complain. But the main guy has a female counterpart who maybe she's not a full-time spy, but, you know, she's brought in on this particular case because she's an expert. She's smart, she's pretty, but she doesn't make him feel inferior because he's not quite as brilliant. She's a nice person.
Okay.
And the show is not very evil. There's not, like, violence or gore necessarily. It's just... It's not a kid's show either.
It's not fucking
but
Attack on Titan.
no. Oh, God, no. Not that. So, I was picturing... I'm just gonna gloss over them. The bad guy is... or he has stolen some, like, gem or a map or something out of a museum. He's stolen it because it's a way to get some sort of, like, ancient treasure, like the gem... I don't know, you put it in a certain spot, light hits it, it's very Indiana Jones, something
yes.
like that. Or there's like a map on the back of something. Anyway, he gets this like art.
They were digging in the wrong place.
They were. They had it all wrong. But the dude and the gal have to try and foil his plot before he
Okay.
succeeds in getting the treasure. And they agree that the treasure belongs in a museum. And so that's their goal. But it's just like campy and funny. And that's what I got for you.
All right. Can there be...
Because you said spy in yours.
I definitely did. Can there be Zeppelin mechs?
I don't know why they couldn't go together.
I feel like the time periods could work together.
It could be the steampunk sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe less psychedelic.
Maybe tone that down a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Make it a little bit more steampunk. That's fine.
Still very funny,
yes.
though.
Yeah, that was... I could tell we were on the same page with that.
Yeah.
The music lent itself to something humorous.
Yeah. I don't know why.
It just... I hope that's not offensive to IU, but...
It's just what we kind of thought of.
Yeah, it sounds a little disco-y.
Yeah.
Can we have the group dance complete with the mechs in the background dancing? Oh, thank God. That's all I was really sold on.
Definitely.
Yeah. Would there be a steampunk disco ball?
What would that even be?
Probably
like
just
a gas lamp?
It might just be a disco ball, but the mirror pieces are like antiqued.
Or like octagonal?
Yeah. That'd be an interesting shape. Anyway. So my idea was there was like a treasure map and they're trying to get the bad guy because if he gets it, bad things happen to the world. I don't know. He's trying to take it over.
Okay.
So do you still want the rivalry to be between the mechs and the arrows? Sorry, the Zeps and the arrows? Like
maybe,
but then they join together?
Yeah, maybe they... Like, there's two main engineers or, like, leaders that were friends in school, but then both came up with their drastically different flight machines.
Could they be the two characters I described?
No, I'm thinking these are just different characters. These are just different characters in the show. I think your characters are still, like, spy friends. Whereas these characters I'm thinking of were friends to begin with and then had a falling out. So that's why they both are creating these two drastically different ideas.
I get you.
But it's not like they're enemies like in mine. It's like they're just doing their own thing separately.
Are they competitive?
Exactly.
They're trying to get the next flying
Exactly, because it
machine.
makes sense that whoever...
No, airplanes are better. No, Zeppelins are better.
Yeah. So they inevitably become like business rivalries. And so that's happening in the show. While the whole time... They're trying to get around the world in 80 days.
All right.
No.
There could be some sort of... Maybe the bad guy in mine is a really rich businessman, and he's like, whoever can do this first, I'll give a bunch of money to.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's that kind of competition.
Right. Ooh, but he's also still trying to...
Take over the world.
And
he secretly wants to use their technology to do it.
Yes, but they're good.
Yeah.
So they don't want to be a party to...
But they don't know.
His evil deeds, exactly.
They're just like, oh yeah, we need money to further our research and our
So it fuels their rivalry more.
Mm-hmm. Because he's like, whoever can do this better gets the money.
Which makes sense.
And then he turns around and goes, mwah.
Exactly, which makes sense why their rivalry is so strong in like the beginning of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And then like it wears down towards the end because they kind of are figuring out.
Like they have the spies that figure out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's trying to take over the world.
That could be it. They both have one spy, the male spy and the female spy, and they tell them to work together because they're working towards like investigating
Foiling
more.
the bad guy?
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's like they have a common goal that maybe they start off in separate directions, but then end up working together because they're like, oh, we're both trying to do the same thing. Okay.
I like that.
That'd be cool.
Kind of ties up with a nice little bow.
Yeah.
I like those.
And then it makes sense with yours and why they aren't like the best of friends, but they keep each other in check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then they end up best friends anyways.
Well, duh, because they have to kick the bad guy's ass.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you picturing your main engineers of the same gender?
Not necessarily.
Because if there's a lady spy and a male spy,
Yeah.
maybe there's a lady engineer and a dude engineer.
Yeah. Could be both.
Yeah.
Ladies. Doesn't really matter.
No, I suppose
at this
not.
point. Yeah.
It's just, let's push some boundary. No, I don't care.
I do want the lady who played Xena in voice acting in this now.
Yes. 100% yes.
I don't know why, but she's been in those Parks and Rec episodes.
Yeah. Diane.
Yes.
We want Diane.
Yes.
But
whoever her real name is, I don't remember. But she's Xena, warrior princess.
Yes, but she's blonde now.
Right.
We must have her.
Mm-hmm. At least her. She's like the star cast. Maybe we'll get who's the guy who plays Spike? Steve
Bloom?
Bloom?
Is
Yeah.
it Bloom?
Yeah. Look at him.
He's in everything.
Yeah.
Can he be in all of ours? Looking back.
If we get big enough, basically yes. Like he'll be in all of them except the high school drama ones. So, that would be great too if he's in After Academy and everyone's like, Steve Bloom doesn't do fucking high school dramas. What's going on here? He doesn't do slice of life animes. And then everyone's wait, why is Steve Bloom in this slice of life anime? See, okay.
It's an extra layer.
I lost track of what we're doing. I got so excited about having Steve Bloom in every single one of our projects.
Yeah. We're doing steampunk mechs.
Yes.
That are trying to take
back to the mechs. The bad guy has his own spies in both camps and starts developing like a mech Zeppelin airplane Zeppelin mech hybrid.
Yeah, because he's seeing the best of both.
Exactly. So he's trying to beat them both to the punch.
So he's lying to them? He's not planning on giving them either of them money?
Exactly.
He just wants their ideas.
Exactly. He's like paying them a pittance to what they're actually doing for him because he's actually stealing all of their ideas and making...
So he can take over the world.
Exactly. Yes.
Aha!
I still really like the mech aspect, but that makes it so that there's a lot more characters. So maybe there are still a lot of characters on both sides, but
there's got to be a team.
Yeah, but the spies in each are the main like head pilot as well, so they control the mech.
Okay.
When they're combined.
Yeah.
And at the end, because he's developing his like mech that's both Zeppelin and airplane, they don't develop it, but they like combine Zeppelin mech with airplane mech because it's just like the way it works. Mm-hmm. And he's like, Zeppelin on. It's just so funny. I can't help it.
No, I like it. I like your visuals.
Good.
I see why you're laughing now.
Good.
Why you were laughing.
Good. Yeah. Yes. And I think there's also like a military aspect. Not that the engineers are like creating the Zeppelins or airplanes for military
But
means.
maybe the bad guy?
The bad guy definitely is, and then there's like they're being funded by the military, kind of like in Wind Rises, where it's like he's just
I've been thinking of that a lot.
He's just like making the planes, and then he's like, well, I mean, they're really good planes, I guess. I'm making them.
They're not meant for war, but
exactly. Yeah.
So the mechs are not meant for fighting, but for protecting people.
Yeah. Because it's a culmination of their ideas. They're like, well, we have Zeppelins, and they're good passenger load things.
They're very lightweight.
Exactly. And so, and then they're like, airplanes, fast, great for travel, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Which means we also get Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but instead of making airplanes, he's
on the
Zeppelins.
I didn't expect this twist.
Yes. Not that he was the greatest voice actor, but...
That's just movie. The whole movie.
I know. He could be the worst voice actor ever, and it would still be really good. But
he wasn't.
He was good.
For the record.
Yeah.
Not dissing.
No, it's a good dub.
Yes. It's an excellent movie. If you haven't seen it...
Prepare to cry.
Yeah, just every rewatch, the second it starts, I just start
You kind of
bawling.
memories start flushing back.
There's the credit song, which is amazing. It's a beautiful song, but instant bawling for me.
I fucking love that song.
If I just like start to hear it, I'm like, I'm done. Here come the tears.
It's a really good song.
It's an excellent song. It's an excellent
I feel
movie.
like that song maybe has some sort of inspiration towards the start of this podcast even. It's been a while since we've seen that movie, but it's such a evocative piece of music. Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool to think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do I want to go through that again?
It's too late.
Well, not tonight, but do I want to put myself through tears?
I do. It's such a good movie.
Hours of tears.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Yes. So far, we haven't created anything as evocative as The Wind Rises. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think Stakes could get there. But we haven't made a movie.
No. Well, I think
kinda?
we've tried. But I don't know if we've actually gotten... I don't remember.
Okay.
We've been busy. I had a birthday, and then Jimmy had a birthday.
I know. We're definitely making less episodes, but
it's the summer.
I think we're getting to
We have plans.
at least once a week.
That? Yeah.
That's still pretty good.
That would be a nice goal.
Yeah.
We still like doing this. For the record.
It's very fun.
It is.
We hope you, the listener, enjoys listening to us.
I've been itching to podcast.
You have
I've been
been.
so busy.
I think we meant to last week, and which means it's been a while. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Sorry, friends.
Sorry we came up with a Zeppelin airplane.
Just picture the arms. Picture the arms.
It's hilarious to me.
Oh, you know how, like, I don't know, old-timey guys have, like, the garters on their arms?
Oh, yeah.
What if they had those?
Like a Zeppelin had that? That is ridiculous.
Yes, it is. And they'd have to have the mustache to match.
I'm kind of now imagining one of the mechs kind of resembles the old-timey nautical underwater thing.
Yeah. Like a diving suit?
Exactly. I mean, it's made of like Zeppelin and airplane parts, but it kind of resembles that big, bulky thing. I don't know why. Ooh, it has two Zeppelins on the back as like a jet Zeppelin
like
pack.
Air tank
Exactly.
things. And then it's got a big observation bubble where the helmet part is.
I like the idea of there being a lot of different ones. Not like originally there's only like the two. But I like the idea of kind of Pacific Rim. It's like each faction of them makes their own.
Yeah, they've got different teams
varying.
and
Yeah, exactly.
plus at the end when the bad guy like turns his mech around, because I assume he's the pilot.
Of course,
He like turns the mech around and there's just like a bunch of little guys that are all, they finally, you know, the two teams joined, and so this one's half airplane and half Zeppelin, but it's different than that one over there, and together all of their ideas are way better than the ones he stole and tried to squish together.
Yeah.
And he gets his somehow. He's probably just arrested because we...
No death.
You
It's a
don't-
funny.
Yeah, you weren't picturing violent, I
No.
assume.
Like the Hindenburg is a horrible thing, but it's like it could be like that kind of happens in Kiki's delivery service, not like the
The
flames.
dirigible.
Exactly, the dirigible.
Hold on there, son. One of my very favorite movies.
Yes,
Can I quote most of it? I can.
you can.
Will I? Next time we watch? Indeed.
You probably will again. Yes.
How much do you hate that? So, I like all of this.
Cool.
We got steampunk.
Do
we
the
got
spies find out anything before they're together? I don't know.
I think that they are both suspicious.
Of the main guy, because they're spies, so they're
they're spies.
already
and
suspicious of most people.
they are, you know, they're on the lookout. But I think that they are suspicious separately. And then maybe they decide against the engineer rivals, they decide to talk to each other. Like the one's just like,
Trade notes.
I have to, this seems so much bigger than what I thought it was. And so they compare and they're like, oh my God, we have to tell them this is crazy what's going on.
So they both go to each
Or maybe they all try all 4 of them.
Together, yeah. I like that. I like that they also maybe are turned away at the beginning because they're like, we told you not to be cohortive or whatever with the other side. You're ruining this whole operation. And then they have a arc where they have to
prove themselves.
They maybe gain the trust of the smaller factions first, and then everybody's on the same side before the main 2 people.
Yeah, that could be. I was also thinking, you mentioned spies, the bad guys' spies in either organization stealing the ideas.
Yeah.
Maybe those try and do something to mess it up. Yeah, and there are too many spies. The engineer friend spies. The good spies. Thank you. That makes it a lot easier. The good spies, figure it out. Because the bad spies are obviously working together.
Of course.
And so the good spies, catch the bad spies. Like taking pictures or something. Or
even though,
stealing.
One's on the airplane side and one's on the Zeppelin side.
They both get desperate and slip up a little.
Yeah.
And that's, the proof that they have to tell everybody, no, we were right. Look you had someone in your midst that wasn't part of the team, really, and something like that. And then they all band together, and they kick his ass.
Kick his ass.
Yay!
Yeah.
Because he just wants to take over the world, right? That's what all the bad guys want.
Yeah. He wants to
make a mech
split
army.
up the United States to different colonies.
Of vampires?
No. No. There's a vampire the
Surprise!
whole time.
The mechs are vampires. Oh, they had little fangs and they accidentally popped one of the Zeppelins with it.
And it goes,
my arm!
like a balloon. I like it.
Do you think we should name it?
We have to name it.
Are we to that point?
I feel like we're doing a really short episode, but
yeah,
I had a pretty short idea. And
same.
Yeah. We got to get back into the groove. I think we had too much time off. We weren't used to doing this. So I like the idea we came up with.
Yeah, it's not shabby.
This is such a short episode. And I think we're just going to fill time unless we come up with the title and do it to it.
We'll figure it out. This is only our 11th episode.
We'll get it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay.
So
spies and aeronautics words. What word do you want?
I'm actually, before we do that, I have a funny idea kind of based on James Bond, because I thought of that, of course, obviously. But I also thought of Charlie's Angels, but then it just got so ridiculous. I was like, I need a kind of funny dude to be in charge of this.
Okay.
Because the song actually starts off kind of almost serious, and that's when I was thinking Charlie's Angels, which I know is funny too, but James Bond. Anyway.
Which is sometimes funny.
There's the Spy Who Loved Me. What about the spy that somethinged me?
Zipped me.
Yeah, something steampunk aeronautical.
I like it.
It was just a thought that
I think we could do
into my
better,
head.
though.
Yes, sure. Let's.
Spy word?
You want spy word?
Do you want spy word?
What would the other one be?
Aeronautic.
Mechanical word?
Mechanical airplane word.
Sprog.
What the fuck? That's not a word.
It's not?
Sprog?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
I thought it was a word.
It doesn't sound like a real word.
We'll look it up later.
It's like sprawl and fog in the same word.
It's kind of like a gear.
A cog?
Yeah, but I thought...
Like a I've never heard of it in my life.
It
could be real. I'm not
might,
mechanically inclined.
It might be from a TV show.
I have no clue. What do you want? I'm trying to think of something. I thought of a word.
Okay, I don't have a very strong one, but okay.
Okay. Well, I don't know if my word's the strongest either. It kind of hinges on your word being good. So.
Well, there went that.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hidden?
Lifting.
Okay. That's like a weird bra thing with a hidden lift.
All right, let's try again.
Sure.
You have a word?
Sure.
Okay, I have a word. Okay.
Okay, so...
I have a word, you have a word, we both have words.
Let's see if we can do better than hidden lifting.
Best title yet. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Gear.
Confidential.
I
Hey.
like confidential. Gear is dumb.
Confidential gear.
Also, I briefly, not in terms of a combined word thing, but like feather, light as air.
Oh. Air confidential? Like air confidential?
I kind of like it.
I kind of like it too. Air confidential. It has like an anime feel to it too.
It does.
Because sometimes some anime titles don't make sense.
And this one...
In English. Like translated to English. And this
also,
like Fate Stay Night to me just doesn't make sense.
No.
As like a title. But that's like the title of an anime.
Oh. Is that one you were watching?
That one's Fate Zero is like the prelude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same show. Yes. Okay, Air Confidential. I like it.
Also, I know you said it wasn't very military, but I could totally see that like spray painted with a stencil.
Yeah, I think it's not like what?
If that's like the contract they're working on, that's like what it's called, the project.
Ooh,
that they are
just
working
Project Air?
Yeah, and so the show is Air Confidential.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah. High five.
Woo!
It's pretty good.
Yay. I like when that happens.
Cool.
We did it.
Yeah, I thought of...
We still got it.
I thought of subterfuge, and then I was like...
Oh.
It's kind of a... It's too wordy of a word. But confidential, somehow wordier, makes better title of the word.
It's more steampunk appropriate.
Yeah.
Subterfuge sounds very...
Futuristic in a way, yeah.
I don't know, isn't that what it's like? Oh, I'm gonna put my blood vials in this and spin it. It's the subterfuge. I know that's not what it's called, but that's what it makes me think of.
Centrifuge.
Yeah, that's probably why. So it's similar.
Okay.
In any case, I like.
I'm glad we got Air Confidential. I really like it.
It's cute.
I like it.
It's funny.
It's exactly. It's not serious enough.
And they're all gonna have the little like pilot caps with the goggles. I hope.
Definitely.
We don't have any animals, though. Because how cute would an animal be in one of those hats?
Seagull.
Yes, there may be lots of birds. They have to study the birds.
Exactly.
Lots of birds.
Tons of burbs.
And then the bad guy has a crow or a raven or something.
Yeah. Or just a cat, because it eats birds.
Oh, but it also wears a hat?
Yeah, but like an evil hat.
Evil hat. Sorry, that's maybe a little out of what scope.
That's fine.
We are having a dance, so...
Yes. I mean, anything goes. Anything goes.
Yeah.
And I'm imagining the final, like, zoom out of the dance is, like, the people are very small. Mm-hmm. The mechs are, like, pretty big. And then there's, like, a whole fleet of, like, zeppelins and airplanes on the left and right flanking everyone.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool in the intro.
Dancing away.
Exactly. And they all have, like, contrails that have, like, different colors.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
To match the light-up dance floor that they'll be dancing on.
That somehow
exists.
Like a airstrip. Just, like, lights up.
Oh my gosh, yes, because then
lights.
it could be, like, the lights turn on
Yeah,
and down, like,
exactly.
the strip, so it looks like it's traveling.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
That'd be awesome.
Sweet.
Cool.
All right, Air Confidential.
Check it out.
Check it out.
We still got it.
Next spring lineup. Yeah. 2018.
Yeah. Ooh, we gotta get busy.
We were just dominating those anime charts.
Mm-hmm.
Not really, though. There's, like, hundreds of new animes, like, each season.
Yeah.
Cool.
But if ours were real...
Which they should be.
A couple of them for sure. Definitely.
Yes. Okay.
So, thanks.
Yeah, shortish episode. Pretty standard, though. It's good
a
to keep to
little
a short time sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back
Keeping
in the
it loose.
saddle. In the Wild Wild West.
Jim West in the West.
I
can't believe that song was only in the credits. Like, they could have opened with that.
They should have.
Shoulda.
I can't believe I remembered the weird sunglasses I got from Burger King.
That is a weird thing to remember.
I wonder where
I bet they're still in there somewhere.
I probably don't have them anymore.
Maybe not.
I clean out too often.
That's too bad. I keep really random shit.
Yeah, you do.
I had Bionicle toys from Happy Meals.
Cool.
They had like little masks.
Cool.
And then you could combine, if you had like 3 or 4, you could combine them into like a bigger
mech.
It was cool.
That is neat.
Yeah. But they had big doofy duck feet.
So they like wouldn't fall over or something?
Yeah. Because they were kids' toys.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were dumb. Loved them though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's actually, I don't know if no, I think it was after. It's when the movie came out, and they're kind of like the same size, like canonically as like the little characters. It's so stupid. But I really fucking liked that movie as a kid, so. Horrible movie. All right. If you have music suggestions for us, tweet at us at Instant Anime Pod on Twitter.
Please, please.
If you don't want to use Twitter, then too bad.
Aren't there the Facebook comments?
Right, yes. On podbean.com where our thing is hosted. If you use Facebook, you can comment on our episodes. I'm sure we'd be notified if they got comments.
I hope so.
And that's it.
Yeah, thanks for joining in.
Thanks for
tuning
listening
in
to Instant Anime. Just add music.
Woohoo.
We've just added music to the anime.
To air
or we added
confidential.
Anime to the music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.